Peace and blessings, brothers and sisters. Welcome to another video brought to you by the Magical Elite Supply Shop, sponsored by Magick La Croix. I hope you had a wonderful work week, wherever you use as your employment. And today, what I want to talk about is mantras. I think mantras are very important to a magical practice, in my very humble opinion. And what are they? They are repeated sounds or words or phrases to achieve a goal or a spiritual attainment. And like I said, it's a big part of my spiritual practices. I've been using mantras for a long time. They do work. I'm not sure why our people seem to bypass one of the most simple things to do, one of the simplest ways to achieve your magical goals, by utilizing mantras. They are originally a part of the Hindu pantheon, and I guess you're probably wondering why Magick La Croix? Why would you be talking about something that's native to the Hindus? Well, I'll tell you. Hindus look like me. They look darker than me. I've been to that part of the world. The original Hindus, melanated people. I said this time and time again. We are indigenous to the planet. We are indigenous everywhere. So, this is not what that's about, though. I'm not going to go into, a race thing, so to speak. But I just want to speak about the importance of mantras. They are one of the most primal sounds of the universe. It is widely believed by the ancients that the Om sound is the sound that actually created the universe. So, sound is very important. Sound raises your vibration when you do it a certain way. And so, like I said, it's a very simple thing to do, and it's one of the most overlooked and bypassed spiritual practices. And I believe that in order to attune yourself to the universe and to help with your spiritual practices, implement mantras into your daily life. They do work. Like I said, I've been using them for years, and they do work. Okay. And you can use mantras as a group of words, or you can use the seed mantras. Seed mantras are the root sounds in Sanskrit, the universal creative energies mantras. The key thing with mantras is repetition. And I think that's why a lot of people, they give up on them, or they just don't use them, because in order for a mantra to properly work, there's a particular number that you should pay attention to. First number would be 108. A very mystical number. 108. 1,000. 10,000. See, you have to repeat mantras a certain amount of times to get the desired effects. And sometimes you have to do it for a specific number of times for a specific number of days. But like I said, they work. Like in one of Bobby Hemmitt's lectures that I saw recently, Very simple mantra that he used. He said that you could use it over and over again. He touched on it very briefly. He said, I am that I am, which is a powerful statement. But I am that I am, that I am, that I am, that I am, that I am. He was doing it like that. And I was like, wow, I didn't even think of that. You know, so the effects, though, with mantras are very subtle. They don't happen right away. People think that magicians can wrinkle their noses like on Bewitched and boom, something happens. That's TV, Hollywood, which is bullshit. I actually told a client recently, I said Hollywood is some bullshit. You know, they actually think you can wrinkle your nose and something happens. That's not how that happens, especially with mantras. Mantras, they may take a while or they can happen right away, like all magic. All magic is, it works differently for different people, and it depends largely on your level, what level you're in, what level you're at as far as your magical practices. Like I said, the effects are very subtle, but they do work. In an age of technology and an age of I want it now, people just can't fathom sitting still and repeating mantras for a long period of time. But I tell you, once you get used to something, you do it quicker. And that goes for mantras as well. I can do 1,000 of a 1 or 2 word mantra in about 10 minutes or less. Like one of the mantras that I use frequently is Om Shrim. And Om Shrim, I mean, it sounds like a lot, but like I said, the key is repetition, and it's the number of the mantras that get the desired effect. What it's called is achieving siddhi. Siddhi, and that's achieving mastery over the mantra. Once you achieve mastery, then it becomes easier. It becomes more powerful the more times you use it. So the more you use something, in anything, in any magical practice, the more you do it, the easier it becomes. But the average adult attention span these days is 3 minutes. I believe it's less than that. So, I mean, who can imagine just doing a mantra, sitting still in a quiet, isolated place, and just doing nothing but repeating something? I've done this for so long, I can sit for quite a while. Not a problem, because I've done it that long. One of the things that a lot of people probably have a problem with is that the mind will start to wander. That's fine. Let it roam. Let it roam free. You know, going into trance, and that's what happens a lot of times when you start to do this. Going into trance is something you do naturally every day anyway. You ever been driving and all of a sudden you start to quote unquote daydream, and then you're somewhere, you're like, how did I get here? You went into trance inadvertently. But we do it automatically, and people think there's this mysterious thing to achieve meditation, and no, it's not hard at all. It's something you do going into that beta state all the time. You're just not aware of it. Like I said, go into trance, go into meditation. You do it. You go into that beta state a lot, especially when you're driving. If it becomes a problem where saying a mantra starts to dry your mouth out, I found that to be an issue. early in my earlier times in the occult. Just start to repeat it in your head. Saying it in your mind is even more powerful than speaking it out loud. Matter of fact, sometimes what I do, if I'm saying a mantra, and notice, I wear my mala beads. That's what these are called, mala beads. They're prayer beads that's used for the express purpose of mantras. It's for using count. It's for keeping count. This is 100 count bead. I have 1,000 count bead too, which are hard to find. But this little thing here is at the 12 marker. Usually I have it at the 8, but I was using it for, I had to recite something for 812 times, so it was sitting there. This is the 100 mark right here. And yes, I do sell these on my website, www.themagicalelitesupplyshop.com. Like I said, if you're saying a mantra and you find it to be long and you're getting, your mouth is getting tired, just start reciting it mentally. Powerful technique. It works just as well, if not better. I carry my beads with me. I wear them. One time I had to go take a typing test, and I hadn't practiced typing in a long time, and so I'm not sure why I particularly used a mantra for Lakshmi. And not only did I pass the test, I went beyond what was required. So, and I didn't even say it that many times, but like I said, 108, 1,000, 1,080, 10,000. These are mystical, magical numbers that you can achieve siddhi with. Also, another way that you can do mantras is you can record them in your own voice and listen to them. When you listen to them, that goes deep into your subconscious. Still has the same effect. There are so many mantras for your use on YouTube. Our people don't research. I know I sound like a broken record there, but there's so much information out there just readily available, and we just don't utilize it. So many mantras that can be taken off YouTube and downloaded and converted into an MP3 format to put on your phone. You carry around a computer anyway all day. Why not listen to mantras? When I have to go shopping, if I have to go to Walmart for something, I'm usually listening to some kind of mantras. Like I said, these all have very beneficial effects to them. Keep them there's mantras for everything. There are literally thousands of mantras that can be utilized. There's websites, there's YouTube. Take some of them off YouTube. I mean, just to get a start. Once you start listening so many times, you'll be able to start reciting them yourself. Then you can even start with just the seed mantras. I found that out about a year ago. Just the seed mantras are able to be used to achieve magical benefits, such as there's a seed mantra called AIM, like ready, aim, fire. AIM, A-I-M. This is creativity and intellect. Not sure which deity that will be related to, but you also got like dome, like my dome, D-O-M-E, but it's not spelled like that. It's spelled D-U-M, dome. That seed mantra is a protection mantra, and that's attributed to Durga, the Hindu goddess Durga. You have gum, G-U-M. That one is attributed to Ganesha, and that removes obstacles. Like the mantra Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. See, that combines two seed mantras. Om, which if you put Om in any mantra with anything, it enhances the mantra itself. And you put another seed mantra, which is Ganesha, Gum, removing the obstacles. So that's a powerful mantra. It's one of my favorites, actually. You can find that one, like I said, on YouTube. Om Gum Ganapataye Namaha. Great mantra, removing obstacles. Try doing it 108 times first thing in the morning. It's a great way to wake up. Cream. Cream is removing or breaking bad habits. This is attributed to Kali, the destroyer. Cream, like sugar and cream. Like, I don't want no coffee. I don't want no cream in my coffee. Dora pause. Let's not make that a pretty short pause there. When I say cream, I want a cream in my coffee. I think y'all know what I meant, but it's not spelled that way. It's spelled Kreem. Cream. Cream is the breaking of habits, attributed again to Kali, Kalima. Another good mantra for prosperity, which are always attributed to Lakshmi, goddess of wealth and prosperity. It's Om Shreem Malakshmi Namaha. Shreem is the seed mantra that you can use. Like I said, you can use the seed mantras all by themselves. You can say Shreem, 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 like that. Or you can go Om Shreem, Om Shreem, Om Shreem. Or you can combine them yourself. Be creative. Like I said, there are thousands upon thousands of mantras out there. Om, Gum, Shreem. Get it? Primal sound. Remove obstacles, bring in prosperity. So I hope this little video gives you an insight of the importance of mantras, and hopefully you'll start to utilize them. My personal opinion, again, take it for what it's worth, they are very beneficial to your magical practices. And with that said, I do offer consultations, I offer readings, I offer classes, as well as spiritual products. www.themagicalelitesupplyshop.com. It's always been my pleasure to bring this knowledge to you. This is Magick La Croix. I will see y'all next time. I hope y'all have a good weekend. Peace.